Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be an empties. I have so many empties, I can't even remember the last time I did one, but I'm pretty sure this is going to include fall and holiday scents. So I did try to kind of sort everything, so we'll just see how that goes, but I'm just going to jump right into it because I have quite a bit here. So we are going to start with Hayden Row. So the first thing I melted from Hayden Row is Slopeside. I don't know the scent description for this, but it was a kind of, yeah, it's a very cool, slightly minty, touch masculine scent. I did like it and it was very strong. From Barrett's, I have Peppermint Vanilla Dream. This was just a peppermint vanilla scent. Really nice. I love Barrett's. Really miss that vendor. Gingerbread House. This is one of my all-time favorite gingerbread scents. It is just a true gingerbread, not too savory, not too sweet. Absolutely perfect, and I enjoyed that. And then lastly from Barrett's, we have Antique Shop. This is basically like your typical library kind of book scent. This one threw well. It's not very much different from any of the other ones, so I wouldn't necessarily seek this one out, but it was still really good. From Super Tarts, I have one clam. So this is in Jolly St. Nick. The scent notes on here are snow frosted sandalwood, sweet cranberries, and silver birch. You can see this clam was getting super like sticky gummy. Yeah, this was a nice scent on cold. When I got it in the warmer, it did throw really well. However, for me personally, it was a little bit too soapy, so I didn't love that. It's probably not one I would get again. I kind of wish a little bit more of that cranberry popped out. From Rose Girls, we have Home for the Holidays, which is Christmas Wish, Oh Christmas Tree, Toasted Marshmallow, Royal Sugar Cookie, and Vanilla Bean Noel. I think this was a customer blend one year for when she does the Mario melters. This was so good. I absolutely enjoyed this. It was a nice, sweet Christmas tree scent, but you still kind of got that bakery note. It was really nice. I would repurchase that. One from Harper James, I have Frosty, which is peppermint, spearmint, and cotton candy. This, if I'm going to be honest with you, I think I threw this in a crock with a bunch of other minty scents, so I don't know how it performed on its own, but it was nice in my crock, blended with some other stuff. I did finish one scoop. This is from Scoopable Wax. This is Sleepy Hollow, which is Cider Lane, Cider Donut, and Pretzel. I did enjoy this. I am finding now that L3 is open, I'm kind of regretting having as many scoopables as I have, but, I'll just work my way through them as I can. But yeah, this one was a really nice blend. I did enjoy it. I have one here from Swanky, which is Winter Soiree, and I honestly can't even tell you what this smelled like because it really didn't throw for me. I'm honestly finding personally Swanky just doesn't work very well in my home. I'm melting something else I have from Swanky right now, and yeah, it's not performing very well, but the scent on cold is really nice. From Southbound, I have this bakery bag in Buttermint Confetti Cake. My sister gave this to me. This is Buttermint's buttery toffee with loads of sweet and fruity buttercream and fluffy vanilla cake. This was nice, just your typical kind of buttermint scent, not too intense, which is what I like. I like a nice, soft, almost like edible mint. So this one was nice, not one I would seek out again though. From Teddy Bees, this tag came off, so I had to stick it in the bag. But this is the Christmas Trees and Cream and Crushed Candy Canes. I know people go crazy for this scent, and I did like it, but it's just not a fave for me. So this is Fresh Pine Boughs, Vanilla Sugar Waffle Cone, and Vanilla Buttercream blended with peppermint, sweet sugar, and candy canes. I mean, it's a nice scent, but there are definitely Christmas scents and minty tree scents I prefer over that. From Rainbow Melts, I melted through Carnival Treats. This is cotton candy, caramel, apples, and sweet funnel cake. I did enjoy this. It threw really well. Just your kind of typical Carnival scent. I feel like every vendor kind of has their own signature Carnival blend. Christmas Vacation. This is eggnog, sugar cookies, and vanilla butter fudge. This is so nice. I love Rainbow Melts eggnog. It's really good. This is just a good bakery eggnog scent. From Ava's, I finished up a loaf back in the fall in Haunted House. This is fried apples, or fried pastries, apples, caramel, and spice. This was nice. I enjoyed it. Ava's is Traverse City Wax. I'm sorry because I will keep calling her Ava's, but it did throw well even for how old it was. I did enjoy it. It is a scent I would get again. Also from Ava's, Tiffany and the Grinch. I believe Tiffany and the Grinch is some type of tree, mint, and cookie scent, if I'm not mistaken. I do really love this blend. It throws really well for me. I've had it multiple times, and I do really like it. From Vintage Chic, I have one from 2021. This is The People Under the Stairs, oranges covered in clove, cinnamon, and nutmeg. I usually love an orange clove scent, but for me, the spices really overtook the orange, so I hardly got any of it. And I'm not a big, like, clove cinnamon person on its own. So for me, the ratio was a little bit off, so I wouldn't get that again, but it did throw well. And then another really old loaf I finished in Sarah's Autumn Pie. This is apple pie topped with gingerbread, vanilla frosted grahams, and caramelized pralines. This was so delicious. I love this. This was a beautiful Thanksgiving scent. Absolutely perfect. It was like apple pie with just a touch of spice. You got the gingerbread. Wasn't too spicy. Wasn't too sweet. It honestly just smelled like Thanksgiving to me. I love this one. This is one I'm probably going to take a picture of. And if I can find it in a D-stash, I'll get it because I don't know. I don't really know how Vintage Chic is doing her pouring and everything now. But yeah, this was a great one. It's probably even one I could probably replicate. But yeah, that one was really, really good. Ugh, okay. Sorry, I do have a couple candles here that I finished. Both from Bath & Body Works. So this is Peppermint Hot Chocolate. This is Sweet Peppermint Silky Milk Chocolate and Sweet Cream. You can see there is a bit of soot in this, but I tend to leave my Bath & Body Works candles melting for too long without blowing them out, and that's probably what caused that. This was so good. I love their Peppermint Hot Chocolate candle, and this threw well. It's the perfect chocolate peppermint cocoa scent. Absolutely adore it. I tried to find one because I did go to the semi-annual sale and I did try to find one. Couldn't find one, and I'm not sure even when I got this, so it might be older, but yeah, absolutely delicious. Would repurchase again. And then a fall burn I have here is White Pumpkin Oak Wood. So this one was fresh picked white pumpkin, smooth sandalwood, and spiced pear. That's how the inside of that looks. All of these burned really well for me and burned down. I do notice that Bath & Body Works candles tend to burn a little bit hot, so you kind of have to keep an eye on them. But I don't mind that because I feel like they throw well. I also really love this packaging. So I'll reuse these vessels in my candle crock. I always need so right now in my candle crock, if I have a vessel and I want to switch the wax out, I have to freeze it first. So these will allow me to interchange my wax without having to wait, for one to freeze beforehand. So yeah, these will get some use in the crock, but this one was a decent candle. It honestly didn't throw that well, and I got absolutely no pear from this. So I don't know what it was talking about, but I just love Bath & Body Works candles. I just feel like no matter how many different brands I try, I always go back to them because they just throw well and they're pretty decently priced, even with the fact that they've gone up. So let's see. What is this? Okay. Salt Mountain. So this is Golden Dust. This is Bonfire Bliss, Palo Santo, and Leaves. This was a nice scent, but in all honesty, the leaves was really strong in this, so I didn't get much Bonfire Bliss or Palo Santo. This was almost like a leaf scent. I did like it, but it's probably not one I would get again. And then this is Higgy or Higgy or Hig, however you say it. This is Cashmere Cedar, Sugar Cookie, and Marshmallow Fireside. Again, this one was nice. This was not as strong as my the Golden Dusk loaf, because these were both loaves. So it did not throw as well. I did like the scent on cold. I think this is a good blend. I just wish it would have threw better. Let's do L3. I have a lot of L3 because I had a lot of duplicates that I threw in my candle crock. So first here is Caramelized Pralines, Plum Tart, and Danish Butter Cookies. I think this was from a sampler from a while back. Absolutely love this scent. This was so good. I really, really like how plum smells in the during Christmas time, holiday time. It just smells really good. So this was a really great blend. I would get that again. Then let's see, because I know I have a bunch of multiples. What is this? Is that all of them? No. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 cookies under the tree. So this is Candy Cane's Fraser Fir Sugar Cookies and Gingerbread. This is just a really nice holiday scent. I honestly was kind of unsure about this blend, but people really talked it up in the group and it did do really well. I would repurchase it. I kind of just took all these shapes and threw it in my candle crock. Threw really well for me and I enjoyed it. I do have one loaf from L3 I finished. This is the Burro and Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. And I think the Burro is like a cinnamon roll scent, if I'm not mistaken. This was amazing. For me, sometimes pumpkin pecan waffles can come off a little bit savory from some brands. This one was perfect. Perfect sweetness, not too much. Just smelled delicious when I melted this. So I really enjoyed that. Another one from a sampler is Cashmere Winter. I think it's Cashmere Winter Linen and Blue Agave Cacao. And if I'm not mistaken, is Blue Agave Cacao a Jo Malone dupe? This was so good. I loved this. I would totally, honestly, I would love to get this perfume, but this smelled so good together. It was just a nice, fresh scent. And the cashmere just gave it a little bit of coziness, so it worked really well, even though it was getting chillier outside. So, yeah, I adored this. I would totally rebuy that. I am going to, sit some aside that I want to remember because I am doing a no-buy for 2025. I know I haven't talked about that yet, but I am not buying any wax this year. But when I am buying wax again, there are definitely some that I want to keep in mind. Sorry, I'm talking so fast. I'm running out of breath. Okay, I have 3 escape rooms. These were all bunts. This is Peppermint Whipped Cream and Sugar Cookie Royale. This was so delicious. So the Peppermint Whipped Cream was nice and creamy, nice and sweet, so not too potent, and then blended with L3's delicious Sugar Cookie Royale. It was just perfect. I put this in a crock. I put all these buns in a crock. Threw really well for me. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Would repurchase. And then I have 2 Christmas Crunchies, which is Candy Cane's Danish Butter Cookies and Sugar Cookies and Mallow Fluff. And this kind of gave the same vibe as Escape Room. I mean, let's be real. You can only do so much with the basic cookie and mint blend. So, I mean, it did smell good. I did enjoy it. Of the 2, I probably prefer Escape Room. So that's the one I would repurchase. But they both threw well. From Britta's, I melted Alpine Cheer, Icy Peppermint, and Spiced Cranberry. I was actually surprised by how much I liked this. So you kind of got like a tree note with a little bit of a mint and then the spiced cranberry. I think it's because the cranberry was spiced it worked so well with the peppermint. But this was a great blend. I would totally repurchase this from Britta's. I enjoyed it. I think that one was maybe from a sampler. And then Bookish Babysitter. So this is Library, Still Sugar, and Mrs. Claus's Cookies. This one was okay. It really didn't throw that well for me. And what I did get of it was mostly the library scent, which is fine. I love a good library scent. But yeah, probably not one I would get again. And then my favorite of what I melted from Britta's is Fraser Fir Strawberry Mulberry. This is just so pretty. So it's a nice sweet berry scent, but the Fraser Fir gives it a nice Christmassy smell and makes it appropriate for winter. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that. That's definitely one I would get again. Okay, now from The Pharmacist's Daughter, I have Peppermint Dream. So this is peppermint, pink sugar, and cotton candy. Pretty sure this was good. I threw that in a crock with some other minty blends. This one I loved. So this was Long Winter's Nap, which is Fraser Fir, Palo Santo, and Mac Apple. This was so nice, so beautiful. It kind of gave me like a, if you blended sugar apple with a tree. No, just amazing. I loved it. The addition of the Palo Santo made it really good. I would repurchase that. Frigid. This one was Fraser Fir, Marshmallow Fireside, Ice Vanilla Woods, Peppermint, and Vanilla. I did like this, but I did find the peppermint in here to be a little bit overpowering. And given all those good notes in here besides the peppermint, it was a little bit disappointing because I wanted to be able to smell those notes a little bit stronger. So I did enjoy this, but I probably wouldn't get it again. Candy Cane Lane. This is vanilla sugar, warm vanilla sugar, Palo Santo, and candy cane cupcakes. Thoroughly enjoyed this one as well. So I love any type of peppermint bakery scent where the peppermint isn't too astringent, and that's how this one was. So yeah, it was a great blend. Smelled really good together. Would repurchase. Then I have Hallows Eve. This is Cracklin' Birch and Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. I did not like this scent at all. I honestly, if I can remember, I think I turned my warmers off and changed out the wax. I just think I'm not the biggest fan of Cracklin' Birch. So for me, Cracklin' Birch does not give me like the same vibe as like a smoky tree scent or a cashmere cedar or anything like that. I don't know what it's supposed to give, but I don't like it. And so because I've had Cracklin' Birch from Rose Girls too, and while it was okay, I didn't love it. So I just think that's a note I don't like, and this blend together just wasn't it for me. So I would not get that again. Snowboarding. This was Fraser Fir, Crushed Candy Canes, and Toasted Marshmallow. This one was okay, but for me personally, the mint in this again was a little bit too strong. I just wish the balance was better with the tree note and the marshmallow note. So okay, we're down to 2 more vendors. So, first I have Kay's. So, this is Winter Hideaway, Frosted Mint, Lavender, Cypress, Cedarwood, and Apple, or an Amber. This was beautiful. Yeah, so good. It's almost like a perfumey lavender. Like, I could picture this being a perfume. The mint in this is not too strong. So, you get that amber, you get a little bit of the wood and that lavender scent. Really, really pretty. I enjoyed that. Holiday Drive. So this was Fraser Fir, Espresso, and Bake Shop. This one I didn't love, if I'm being honest. For me personally, it wasn't that strong. And I don't know. I just don't like the coffee with the tree. It just didn't work for me. Not a favorite. Winter Wonderland. This was Winterberry, Orange Vanilla, Musk, and Spice. I also loved this one. I just love a pretty orange scent in winter. And yeah, this is just a beautiful perfumey orange. You get a little bit of berry and you get that spice in there, but the musk definitely gives this like a perfumey vibe, and it's really pretty. And lastly, we have Scentsy. Let's see if I can remember. So the first one I have here is Candy Cane Buttercream. And this one I enjoyed. This is like one of those odd ones where it's like, it's not strong, but it's strong, if that makes sense. It's like the difference between how far the scent travels and the actual strength of the scent. So maybe throw and strength, I don't know. For me, this threw well, but the strength wasn't that strong, which is really ideal for me because I don't love like really overpowering scents that are going to give me a headache. I've just never liked that. The only scents that I want really intense are bakery, and even some of those can be too much. So yeah, this one was perfect because I felt like it threw well, but the strength wasn't too intense. So I could smell it, but it wasn't overpowering in any way. I do think I have another one of these in my stash, and yeah, I really loved it. I thought that was a really good one. Silver Bells. And let me refresh my memory here. Yeah, this is like kind of like a masculine tree scent. Yeah, I get a little bit of a masculine vibe from this and a very much strong like wood note, if that makes sense. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but that's what it gives me. Almost like I picture like a man with a really nice cologne on outside in really, really cold weather chopping down a tree. So it's nice, but I don't love it, but it did throw well. Rum Pum Plum. So this is one that a lot of people talk about, and I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but yeah, this isn't a fave for me. I really love like the plum I showed you guys from L3. And while this one is nice, like I do like it, there's not enough bakery note to offset the plum in this. So for me, this plum does not smell like, I feel like it should be spiced, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't love this one. It does throw well, but it's not a fave. Snowberry. I really did enjoy this, and I unfortunately don't remember the scent notes. I think it's like some spiced berry scent of some kind. But yeah, I remember really loving this. And yeah, I enjoyed this. So any type of spiced fruit in the holidays, that is just so good to me. And yeah, this is a strong performer as well. And then finally, I have Sparkling Spiced Citrus. Oh, yes, this is so good. So this is a cross between being like spiced for Christmas and also somehow having a refreshing note. And it's because of that sparkling scent, because you do get that almost like an effervescence in this. And so I really enjoyed this one. It does give you like, it's so like sparkly that you could almost like melt this on New Year's. So that one's really good too. And that is it, guys. I'm sorry I rushed through that, but I just had so much and I did not want to sit here and blab on and on. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Yeah, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.